Hello, my name is Danny Duncan, and I'm the author of You Will Be Okay, I Promise, a uniquely helpful guidebook. Today I want to talk about an experience I had, an NDE experience. I didn't actually die, but I wanted to die, and then something extraordinary happened. My fiancé had left me. I had no friends or relatives in the state I was living, and I felt completely alone. I was working 2 part-time jobs during the weekdays and 2 more on the weekends. I didn't own a car, and it was the dead of winter. During the week, I'd walk several miles to my first job, which started at 6 a.m. and ended at 2:30 p.m. Then even more miles to my second job, which started at 3:30 p.m. I got off that job at 10 p.m. I'd often feel nauseated and dizzy as I'd walk miles home in the coldness of night, having had little to eat during the day. Dogs barked as I walked by various houses, and guys shouted lewd remarks from passing cars. Sometimes they would purposely drive through puddles of muddy rainwater that had gathered in the gutters, and a wave of cold, dirty water would hit me. I'd hear them laughing as they drove off. One night, after being drenched in such a way by a passing car, I'd had enough. I was simply so tired that I didn't think I could go on. It was the kind of fatigue that seeps all the way down into your bones. I just wanted to give up, just lie down on the sidewalk in the dark and die. At that exact moment, images flashed through my mind of the ones I loved and were yet to love. Something rose up inside of me that felt very powerful. I got a glimpse of my mother and my son, as well as my future husband, and others that I didn't know yet. I could feel that they all needed me in my future. Especially my mother. There was no doubt in my mind. Then an image appeared in my mind's eye of myself in full combat gear, on the front lines of a war. It was nighttime, and my comrades' lives were dependent upon me to lead them through the dark, smoky battlefield, guns shooting, running forward. It was up to me. In that lifetime, I made a decision that I couldn't give up and let my platoon die. However, both lifetimes seemed to be happening at the same time. I had to pull strength from somewhere right then. I took a deep breath, and the fatigue vanished instantly. It was as if something outside of me was breathing life force into me. Burdens lifted, and I felt exhilarated. My energy increased, and I became infused with an enthusiastic determination that was not present a moment before. In an instant, I became my own hero. I made a firm decision in that moment to never give up. I didn't really know who in this lifetime I was meant to touch, and change, and love, and encourage, and pull back from the edge. It started with me, I knew it, and others were waiting for me. This was my purpose for being here on earth. There in the rain on that dark, lonely street, from out of nowhere, I was recharged. I was still miles from home, but felt light in my feet as I made my way. It was as if my feet had wings attached to them and I was floating. Then, with every thoughtful step toward home, I chanted, "Let's do this thing." Thank you for watching my video.